Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be a fourth house reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs of Virgo. Virgo, I sincerely apologize that I did not get your readings done last month. I'm going to do something special for you guys. I am going to do a live reading where you guys can ask questions and interact with me. But I kind of wanted to know when is the best time to do that, since we're all on different time zones, we're in different places. So if you're watching this and you're going to be interested in joining me on a live reading, let me know if you would like for that to take place on a weekday or a weekend. And if it's a weekday or a weekend, what time in your time zone? So if you're in Eastern Standard Time and you prefer like Saturday morning, then let me know. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or Mountain Standard Time or whatever the case may be, so I can try to accommodate as many people as possible. And I will still look into your second and third house. Otherwise, this is going to be your reading for your fourth house. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates. And if you want to find out more about what the fourth house is about, the current planetary transits, as well as the specials that I'm having this month on personal readings, as well as merchandise, then you can click the link down below and take a look at the announcement video that I released. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website. The link is down below, also in the description box, but it's unveiledbyamber.com. And this is going to be a double spread. So I'm going to look at the feminine energies, your inner world, right? So your feelings, emotions, etc., things that are ruled by the moon. And then I am also going to look at your outer world, your masculine energies, ego, etc., things that are ruled by the sun. Some of you guys are going to find that this is that it's resonating for your feminine and masculine energy for you alone, and others of you possibly will resonate with just the feminine side, and you'll find that I'm picking up on your partner or persons that are related to this situation as the masculine, vice versa. You could be masculine, people you're connected to could be feminine, so just take the reading as it resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Virgo messages for their highest good and their highest good only. I'll be honest, Virgo, in the pre-shuffle, I was picking up a lot of bondage, okay? That could be karmic bondage, emotional bondage, like physical bondage, like feeling bound to a situation or a person where you cannot physically move or go or proceed. But we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, Spirit, what is the overall message for Virgo? Whoa. Oh, I kept hearing Robin Thicke teach you a lesson. I don't know if it's you doing the teaching or if it's somebody else, but again, very karmic energy. Oh yeah, Saturn. So Saturn and Venus flew out and hit the ground. So like I said, you could be separating from a karmic partner, karmic relationships overall. Saturn to be aspecting like Venus in this particular energy that I'm sitting in for you. Definitely could be learning a lesson in love. My heart just felt a little wrenched too just now. What is the overall message for Virgo, Spirit? What is the overall message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to the fourth house? What is the overall? Okay. So you have grounding. Beautiful. That's your energy. And then on the bottom of the deck, this card has never ever come out. You have meditate here. She seems to be sitting in the center of a mandala. Definitely this is a grounding. Both of these are very grounding energies, very earthly energies. there's something about your perspective that's either changing. Like, I feel a vibe of like tunnel vision, either because what's going on around you is obscured, there's a lack of clarity, or for others of you it is quite literally the polar opposite, and the things around you are extremely clear, your senses are extremely heightened, and it's causing you to focus ahead. Whatever you resonate, whether it's your immediate surroundings being obscure or dark, you're focusing out ahead, you're focusing towards the light. And if things are very clear around you, as if in the sense of you knowing that you belong where you are, or vice versa, knowing that you don't belong where you are, regardless of the fact you are focusing out, focusing ahead. Okay, Spirit, what's the influence of this being here for Virgo with grounding? What I'm particularly being drawn to in this card is the presence of rose quartz as well as amethyst. And again, rose quartz is going to be directly related to the heart chakra. This also gives me a heart chakra vibe. And with amethyst, like looking at this, I only see one eye, like focusing in. You definitely, I feel like your intuition is very much so in tune with something that's going on around you, but I feel like you're trying to remain calm. You have Leo here, the lover. Some of you guys possibly have like a Western astrology of Virgo, but your Vedic astrology placement is Leo. Others of you, this is directly related to a Leo. Others of you, it could be directly related to a lover. As I've said, there's a very strong heart chakra energy. Leo actually rules the heart chakra. This is actually the strength card in this particular deck, so this could have something to do with a Taurus, a Libra, a Leo. It's a very expressive energy. Bottom of the deck, you have Cancer. In fact, there was a lot of watery energy. I feel like you're in between the two, but there's something also very balanced about how you're approaching this situation. There's like a very like confident energy. I also was seeing, I seen full moon in Aries and new moon in Aries. So definitely coming into a new cycle of action, initiative. For some of you guys, that is literally going to ignite, or it's going to take off when the sun enters Aries. And that's going to take place on the 14th of April. For those of you that are new to my channel, when I talk about astrology, I am referring to Vedic. All right. So let's see. Show me what's going on in Virgo's inner world. Show me the feminine energies in this situation. Okay. So that was the Eight of Cups that just hit the ground, which is quite literally about letting go, walking away. Bottom of the deck, you have Six of Cups. Like I told you, a lot of watery energy here, along with the Star. So some type of healing. Heavy emphasis on your third eye, your intuition. I'm not going to take this. I'm going to ask again, but some of you guys could be walking away from a water sign, particularly a Pisces, but it could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. Or you're taking on a bit of like an emotional, or you're coming out of an emotional space and moving more towards like a space of balance and peace. I can't ignore this card. Right beneath meditate, you have unplug. I told you there was a sense or an energy of bondage. Some of you guys may be going through a process of severing ties, severing etheric cords with individuals. All of these cards, very, very earthly. So if something's been going on that took you out of your element, out of your zone, I feel you guys moving into more of a balanced place. Tell me again, Spirit, what's going on in Virgo's inner world. The feminine energies here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So outsider, again, I told you guys bondage. I kept seeing chains, cords, cages, things of that nature, just maybe feeling boxed in. This Five of Pentacles often represents some type of tangible loss, so loss of money, loss of a home, loss of a job, Loss of some type of stability, okay? Even if that stability is directly related to something emotional, it has created some type of imbalance as far as your stability goes, okay? Yeah, with the outsider here, I don't necessarily feel, some of you guys may feel isolated, yes. But I'm also feeling like this is actually, it's definitely a Saturn energy. How can I explain this for you, Virgo? When I'm looking and I'm reading the surface message of this card and it says the outsider, that is more so you feeling drawn to the outside so that you can be grounded. Some of you guys physically, you're spending more time or need to spend more time at the park, sitting in the sand, whatever the case may be, outside of your situation, outside the home, outside of, just there's a need to, yeah, and I'm looking at this silence and she has a door closed. There's something that I feel like you want to remove yourself from, or you currently feel removed from. Now, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands and the Empress. So like I told you, you may feel isolated, but I don't necessarily pick that up. I feel like there's an energy of you setting some type of boundaries in order to achieve some type of peace. Typically, this is the 4th house reading anyway, which is directly related to the home. It is ruled by Cancer, so it is directly related to our comfort, our shelter, our habits, things of that nature. And I feel like right now your comfort zone is whatever it is this situation is related to, your comfort zone is outside of it. Tell me what's going on in the outer world. What's going on in, as far as masculine energies go? You got 3. That's a lot. Interesting. You have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and you have the King of Wands. This is quite literally a third-party situation. Not surprised, since you have the Lover here, which I told, this is the Empress, and the Beast, the Lion, Leo. You could be resonating with either of these particular characters, but this is clearly a third-party situation. This is what's going on the outside. This is what you could physically see. This is what would be triggering your ego, or triggering actions, at least because it's masculine. You could quite literally feel like you are the outsider, like you've been left out in the cold in sense of this situation here. I'm going to just clarify this here, but then I'm going to pick this up. Tell me about this dynamic here, please, with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands. So you have Death here with the Ace of Cups. Again, like I said, a lot of watery energy. Scorpionic energy here, very heavy. Could be in a space where you're deciding to go with the flow. I feel a very, very heavy energy of meditation, going into some level of quietness. With this 4 of Cups being here, definitely could have been some level of rejection. 5 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, those are all energies of being rejected or being left out in the cold, being disappointed for some type of reason. How does Virgo view the relationship between this King and Queen of Wands? The 8 of Wands. This may have just come out to you or is news to you. There's somebody in the middle of this. There's somebody standing in the way. How does Virgo view this Queen of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be the person that you're either committed to currently, or it's the person that your partner is committed to. The King of Pentacles wanted to keep coming out here as well. So I definitely feel it's quite clear. Okay, there is someone here that's in a relationship, whether it's you or the person or people that you're connected to. This third party situation here. Tell me one more time what's going on in Virgo's outer world, if you would. Show me the masculine energy here. Well, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's your energy. Definitely out of your comfort zone. This particular card here, the turtle represents a level of comfort. This turtle, no matter where they go, they take their home with them. They're comfortable inside. They're comfortable outside. They're comfortable near water. They're comfortable near land, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I feel like a recent situation, interaction, possibly with one person or a group of people, has put you outside of your comfort zone, or you realize that the way that you are going to achieve some level of comfort, emotional stability, is going to be outside of this situation. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords here. This particular card is about schizophrenia. I almost, a moment ago, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I almost was going to say bipolar. Though there are people on my channel that are experiencing some type of mental health crisis, I definitely am very sympathetic and empathic to mental health issues. That seems to be present here. You have the Seven of Wands here with stress. Like I cannot tell you enough that something makes you feel outside of your comfort zone, or somebody feels outside of their comfort zone. There's some type of peace that needs to happen. It's interesting too, when I'm looking at this card, this also could be like an example of someone who goes on a sabbatical, a retreat. And if it's something more severe than that, it could be someone who goes to some type of, like, you know, I don't know what you would call them. They're kind of like peace facilities. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's like a place. It's not like a psychiatric hospital or anything like that, which there's nothing wrong with that if that's the level of help or assistance that you need. But they're like peace facilities where you can check yourself in voluntarily. And there's all kinds of services like yoga or meditation, or there's counseling if you need to see a counselor. They have like art therapy, things of that nature. That's something that I am picking up very strongly here. And for some of you guys, it's not necessarily a physical facility that you're going to, but it's the need to create some type of dynamic like that for yourself, or the people or persons that are connected to you are having an issue. This also looks like someone's inner child being locked up, meaning like not being addressed, not being nurtured, not being acknowledged. Okay, Virgo. Show me this. What does this cycle look like that Virgo's either entering or removing themselves from? Okay, Judgment. This is actually really, really beautiful. I'm glad that this is here. This is quite literally oh wow, I'm seeing our the butterfly effect just came to my mind. The movie The Butterfly Effect. I don't know how or why that's gonna resonate with some of you guys. Some of you guys too may be experiencing like an overactive third eye. You may have been too tapped into like other realms, if that makes sense. Too tapped into your intuition and now needing to ground yourself so that you could take some type of action. There's definitely some type of revelation. This is an energy for me too of changing face. I don't remember the movie The Butterfly Effect like vividly. But I would say that he was on the verge of like, some people may be thinking he was crazy, but he was actually experiencing what he was experiencing, you know? So that could be something that you're dealing with right now. Your intuition is so heightened that, and your senses are so heightened right now, that you can barely even operate in the 3D, in the world around you. Okay, I'm going to ask again though. Actually, let me not do that. Let me keep that here, but I'll clarify. Tell me more about Judgment being here for this cycle. Yeah, you have Temperance here in reverse. So this is typically about integration, things coming into balance. Like I told you, there's a bit of an energy or an imbalance here, definitely. Some of you guys need to work on aligning your chakras, and that seems like that's where you maybe were headed or need to head. When I'm looking at this turtle heading into this, it is, yes, it's a rainbow. This is really deep. So I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's like when the sun comes into a house, light, okay, it tends to reflect a spectrum of colors. It's also, I can also relate this like spectrum of colors to a rainbow that normally only shows up after some type of storm. Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, possibly at some type of loss, some type of storm. And then also seeing these colors here, like there's something has evolved or will evolve. You have the Eight of Pentacles here with the Hermit. There you are. It's like moving towards some level of aloneness, definitely being on some type of journey, or you're about to be. Tell me one more thing about Judgment being here, Spirit. Judgment is always going to be about some level of enlightenment. Sometimes it is directly related to forgiveness. You have the Fool here. Definitely a new journey. This is a step before the world, before things come to a full circle and ending, some type of karmic cycle. There's a new cycle that you're entering here. Three of Cups with the Nine of Cups. I just feel like you like, no, I don't want to be a part. I don't want to play games. This Eight of Cups is coming back out here with the Six of Cups. There's a whole lot of water energy here. For some of you guys too, you're letting go of some type of like fantasy or expectation that you have for a relationship. Those of you that are possibly dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart, I would suggest that you go and watch their reading. All right. So how does, let me see. I was telling the other signs, like I put these 3 decks of cards together. This is Island Time Wellness. Interesting, because that felt like a message too. Like some of you guys need to take some island time for your wellness. Anyway, I put these 3 decks together. It's like 168 cards, I think. So these cards right now, they're not gonna lie. There's too many options for the wrong cards to come out here. Tell me why the Five of Pentacles would be here for Virgo's inner world. Why would this be here with the Five of Pentacles? Love call. So it says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you or letting you know. Now, I could see this 2 ways. Some of you guys, there's an earth sign or there's a fixed sign, meaning Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Could be a Capricorn as well, or another Virgo that possibly wants to speak to you, wants to have some type of conversation with you, but they possibly are feeling bound by something. Vice versa, it could be you wanting to express something, because that water energy is very strong. Like you're in some type of emotional space, but there needs to be some acknowledgement of a healing process first. And when I'm looking at this love call, I never really paid attention. I know it was there the whole time, but I'm particularly looking at this cord. Again, like I said, there's a very heavy presence of bondage, etheric cords, karmic bondage, something of that nature is here very, very strong. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles being here for what's going on in Virgo's outer world. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. You could be feeling like you're falling fast, Virgo. Or somebody else might feel like they're falling fast. Tell me about Judgment being here for this cycle. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Yeah, you could feel like you're falling too fast with this Knight of Pentacles and kisses. Like, and some of you guys too, like on the opposite end of this, it could also be a situation where you love someone to a fault. And then she's got this umbrella, like she's coming out of a storm, or she's anticipating for something to go wrong, for there to be some type of rain. But ultimately, rain is associated with a renewal. And I'm seeing this rainbow here. So something could have, I feel like something ended. And it could have ended because somebody called. Let me be honest. Splits, veil, and boat. Taurus got this. Okay. Alright, let's see. How does Virgo view this being their current situation? With the Five of Pentacles, what's going on in their inner world? How do they view this? The Page of Cups. Could have something to do with a child. Like I said, a younger individual. A Pisces. Could have heard from a Pisces most recently. That is your 7th house. Could be directly related to someone who you have children with. As I say that, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. I'm looking at all of these little children here. King of Wands. Both of these individuals have all of these little children here. The Page of Cups is often something new. You may be feeling renewed emotionally after becoming the outsider to a current situation. And why would Virgo, I almost called you Pisces, why would Virgo view this as the Page of Cups? The Ten of Wands, possibly because there's been some type of release of burden, or you've moved somewhere, you are in the process of moving, you're in the process of releasing something, or you've been released from something. Tell me one more thing about this Page of Cups being here with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Somebody just got out of jail. I don't know who that's for. You know, I don't. That's not, and it's not going to be for anybody or for everybody. But that's what I'm seeing here. I'm looking at this Page of Cups. It's kind of like I'm feeling an energy where like somebody calls somebody else from jail, and I'm like, I'm being released. I'm being sent back to the ocean, back to the streets. Okay, with the Four of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, that's further validating, right? Being in some type of position, that's typically what the Four of Wands is. It's about some type of position. This position caused some type of loss, or being an outsider, being isolated. Okay, and then you have these individuals that seem to be reconnecting down here. I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, and see, like my phone didn't ring twice. I don't know, it like feels like somebody's trying to reach you, or finally someone can reach you, or finally you can reach someone. Okay, that gave me some level of anxiety, and I'm not sure why. Some of you guys, if you get a call from like an unknown number or something like that, you should answer. All right, tell me how Virgo is viewing this Knight of Pentacles in reverse for what's going on in their outer world. The Magician. This is an energy of being alone. It's like being back in your comfort zone. You're the Magician. And then now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom with Taurus here again. It's like meeting with, there's a meetup here, meeting with someone. Maybe you have to go out of your comfort zone, or out of your, You may have to travel to see someone, but ultimately you're also achieving some type of comfort because of that. Tell me more about the Magician being here with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. I feel very strongly this has to do with someone, and if they're not in jail, okay, or this is someone who maybe has been on a sabbatical, went to one of these peace facilities or something, took some time for themselves, and now they're coming back around. This also, too, with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Magician, it kind of is validating what I said as well, where I feel like your senses are so heightened, your intuition is so heightened that you can almost not even function in the real world right now because you're in the process of... You're seeing right now beyond what meets the eye, okay? For sure. Tell me one more thing about the Magician, please. The Queen of Wands. With the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an attachment, like, and then you have the King of Wands here. So this is the same energy. Originally you had the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and then you had that Queen of Cups that was coming up in the middle of this situation. Now you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands with this Queen of Pentacles. And I told you, it's like someone's in a relationship, like they may not be in jail, they could be married, and they could be in some type, there's some type of bondage that's associated with something they're obligated to or committed to, or their position that they're in. There's something that makes them feel bound. How does Virgo view this Queen of Wands? The Two of Swords with the Six of Swords. This is possibly the person that you're making a decision to travel to or to travel away from. Why does this keep coming up? I keep seeing these individuals, both of these individuals with children. What's the Queen of Wands position in this situation here? This could be the person that's being released with this full moon energy. Strength here. This could be the person you're falling for as well. See, either falling out of love from or with, or falling towards, falling in love. Ten of Wands with it's like a burden to trust something about this situation. Hence, you have courage here. Tell me one more thing. What's crowning this with the Queen of Wands and the Magician? What's crowning this? Letting go. When I ask like what's crowning this, what I mean is like, if you were how is God, your angels, the universe viewing this as a situation? It's something possibly that you're letting go of, or this is the alternative that you've been seeking. Six of Cups, Nine of Cups coming back out here again. It's a bit of a projection type of energy as well, like a mirage type of energy. Tell me about Judgment being here, Spirit. How does Virgo view this? The Knight of Swords. Yes, again, I'm looking at like all of these boundaries back here, being in this castle, or this is an energy of somebody trying to break free. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords being here. You could know this about a person with the World. So the World is here. Kind of, I think it like fell in reverse. So there could be some type of delay right now from a new start. Ten of Cups with the Ace of Wands. And it could be particularly because of where a person is. Heavy emphasis on location. Where someone is an issue right now. Tell me one more thing about the Knight of Swords, please. Strength. So now you have two decks here. Strength out here on two decks. Look, I'm paying attention to this. I've never even noticed this. This is that bondage. Again. Could be a handcuff. Yes. It could be some type of like attachment that somebody has. I don't like this energy. I really don't feel like you like it either, Virgo. No, you don't. Nine of Swords with the Tower. There's some type of anxiety about a fallout. Ten of Pentacles about like somebody's structure, household, stability, security, falling apart, breaking down, something of that nature. But then it happening, Nine of Wands with the Two of Pentacles, you're racing towards something else that you possibly have been juggling, or somebody else is racing towards something that they've been juggling. You have the Chariot here, the Devil with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to get to a solid offer, a solid connection, but they're having a hard time separating. Five of Pentacles with Justice here. I'm gonna pick all this up. Definitely something's making you uncomfortable. There's something dark about this energy. Tell me how this situation makes Virgo feel. The Moon. I told you there's something dark about this situation. I don't think you really know how to feel about it yet. You're reflecting on it with the Moon here. And again, there's this energy of bondage. Some of you guys too feel like you keep trying to get out of a situation, but you keep finding yourself back in it. Because she's sitting here playing and toiling with this rose. Roses are indicative of like regeneration. That's also like if you wanted to do something nice for somebody in a relationship, or a peace offering to your significant other. You want to honor Valentine's Day, or, you know, you'd bring roses, right? But there's something about this that is tied into bondage. Why is the Moon here for how Virgo feels? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's interesting because although it's the Eight of Pentacles, this looks like the Sun. To me, the Moon and the Sun. It's like you're trying to see clearly. You're trying to understand something. Trying to figure out why something it keeps working out the way that it's working out. Judgment with the Ten of Swords. Why you feel boxed in. Tell me more about the Moon with the Eight of Pentacles. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, abandonment, silent treatment. Yeah, karmic relationship right here on the bottom of the deck. You keep trying to manifest something else, and this shit keep coming up. This is love bombing. The cheater story here with love. Show me the karmic partner. What do they look like? How would Virgo recognize them? You have the Star here. Person could live at a distance, or you have to travel far to see them. Tell me more about the Star being here for the karmic partner. Of course, it could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Look, you keep trying to heal. And then you have this Four of Swords with this person with these red roses. that keeps like love bombing you, trying to apologize. It's like keep watering a plant that's already dead. Like there's nothing growing from it. I get an energy of like stirring the pot. Or temperance here. You know, I don't be wanting to bring this into the readings, but I'm also a vessel and I have to acknowledge it when I see it. There's something here or someone here that keeps trying to pull the wool over your eyes. That something else is not good for you. That there isn't any better option. They keep creating some type of illusion. Tell me more about the star with the Four of Swords being here for the karmic partner, please. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I do not feel like this is the person that is that you live with. That's just my own opinion. I don't feel like this is someone who you have like close proximity with at this time. And that could be because you're in separation with this person. Quite literally, you have the outsider here. Could have locked this person out. You could have left the home. I feel like you're in separation with this person. When I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles here too, this is your energy. It's definitely not, it's not you. You're not the karmic partner. Somebody else is. But I'm looking at this person that has this game on their back. If you are dealing with a Taurus, ooh, go watch their reading. But anyway, this being here in reverse, it's like somebody turning the table. Continuously turning the table. Like sabotaging your efforts is what I'm feeling here. With the moon, with the Eight of Pentacles too. Like you keep working on something, but it's like they keep burning your efforts. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles being here in reverse. That would be a Nine of Pentacles energy too. So I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like you're currently with this person. You have separation here at the bottom of the deck. Keys on the ring coming out as an issue. Like I don't feel like this person has access to you right now. Although you could be committed to this person. You could be married. They may not be in the home right now, but they live there. Or you might not be in the home right now, but you live there. With the star here, you could be outside right now healing. Clarify the star. Healing heart. Yeah, this is what you're focused on. Outside of this situation. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. You're damn right. Later, dude, with total connection. There could be a third-party situation right now because you've removed yourself from like maybe a marriage that's in the process of being over, but it's not over yet. And you're already out testing the waters. Testing the waters. That's what I've seen with temperance. That would be your energy. Testing the waters. Okay. That's also this energy too. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're outside of your home, outside of your comfort shell, etc. to test the waters. And you may have discovered that somebody else is like unconditionally loving. You could be giving and receiving with someone right now, and that's bringing you happiness. It's bringing you joy. You tired of somebody. Virgo. Show me the third party, please. We didn't look at the card. Who's this third party? Who is this person that Virgo's coming into a connection with? Three of Pentacles, like I told you, could be another earth sign. Hierophant here could definitely be a Taurus, but it could be a Capricorn as well. Seven of Cups. Taurus, 7th house is Scorpio. This is Venus in Scorpio, so it could be someone with a sun, moon, or rising in Taurus. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They're top three. Sun, moon, rising in Taurus. Sun, moon, rising in Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising in Capricorn is here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter, so this would be your masculine energy. This would be who you would be attracting. Look at their Jupiter placement. Something about looking at their Jupiter placement. Then you have the Two of Cups here with the Devil. This your karmic. Outside of this, you connecting with you about to be, or you already are connecting with who this is. If you're trying to figure out who you should be having a total connection with, I feel like you are already either communicating with this person, or you will be communicating with them very soon. They could live at a distance from you. Tell me how this third party, how do they view the moon here with the Eight of Pentacles? How do they view this? The Six of Swords. Yeah, like possibly you're working on traveling. You could be literally saving up your coin so that you could go and travel. That could be a secret, a mystery right now. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Why they would look at this fire back here. You're leaving behind some type of sabotage, some type of efforts that keep like being exhausted. Tell me more about the Six of Swords, please. The Queen of Cups. You're headed towards someone who is, Ace of Cups. It's someone who is emotionally available. Okay? Brings you some level of emotional satisfaction. That is where you're headed. Whoa. Okay. My stomach is almost getting sick. Good Lord. You have the Five of Cups with the Ten of Swords. You're feeling boxed in by somebody right now, though. I done went way off track. We 46 minutes and it's really okay because I owe y'all a reading. But I'm just not here for this energy. Jeez. Did I ask how you felt about this? Let me ask again. Yeah, I asked how you felt about it. You felt like the moon with the Eight of Pentacles. Like possibly nothing that you're doing is working right now, or whatever you're doing is working, but you have to keep doing it in secret or in silence, or it won't work. With the Magician here, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you're feeling like you have to manifest in silence. You cannot tell anybody right now what it is that you are headed towards, what you're doing. Meditation here, unplugging. You know, like that's somebody who like, they didn't turn their phone off, or they didn't let their phone go dead because they don't want nobody to track their location. Just saying. Then you have silence here with keys. Yes, you can access wherever it is that you just closed this door. You could go back to it if you wanted to, but I don't feel like you would like to. You're having a great time outside. We outside. We outside. Okay. Yes, you're definitely, you outside. I told you that from the very beginning. Knight of Pentacles in reverse with Five of Pentacles, you outside. And you're clearly having some type of revelation about being outside. Oh, this is crazy right here. Okay. Please work on your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra. Yes, your root chakra. There's some type of karmic tie. All these other cards are turned the correct way except for this one, and it's the Three of Swords. You realize that your anguish, your anxiety, your depression comes from being locked up, caged, being inside, and stuck somewhere. What is Virgo's thoughts about this, Spirit? Death. Time is over. Taurus at this. The Knight of Cups. So Taurus, they had an energy of like they're stepping on someone so they can step over to someone. Now, Virgo, you could be on the receiving end of this because the Knight of Cups, that would be your 7th house. That would be, some of you guys may have a strong placement of Pisces somewhere. If your sun, moon, rising in Virgo, this would be your 7th house. Okay? And there could be a Taurus, a Scorpio that's possibly ending something to reach you. Vice versa. Take it how it resonates. It could be a cross-watcher energy. Tell me more about what Virgo's thoughts are about this situation. The Three of Pentacles is coming out as the blockage, and then you have the Devil and the Moon. Somebody is secretly manifesting for this not to work. Clarify the Devil and the Moon here, please. This is emotional bondage. Somebody making you feel guilty. Knight of Pentacles, there you are. Like I said, I feel like this is an energy of you either stepping out. It's like somebody's stepping out. Might be you. How would Virgo view the Devil here with the Moon? Yeah. It's the Hierophant. But this Hierophant is being interjected in between the Devil and the Moon. It's like this is the person that you would prefer, that's going to be coming in between you and a commitment or something or that you're bound to. The Four of Wands. And the Page of Cups. Back out here. There are some others of you that are literally in the middle of a divorce. And you may have been the cheater or somebody else may have been the cheater. Somebody's going to end up receiving some type of like alimony or something because of that. Because the Moon is also associated with like credit. The river, right? It keeps going. It keeps flowing. You use credit, you pay the bill, it comes back. Versus having $20 and you spend the $20 and it's gone. That's cash. That's, you know, second house energy. This is more so like the Moon or some type of credit, forever being bound to a person. But I feel like right now it looks negative and it's going to end up working itself out as a positive. What's the hidden influence of the situation, Spirit? Yeah, the King of Swords. This will be your honor. This will be a judge. With the Hierophant here, this will be a judge. This will be a lawyer making some type of decision. Some of you guys are not physically going to court. You're seeing or hearing a judge or attending court over the World Wide Web, over internet, over the phone. You're not physically seeing this judge. Tell me more about the Hierophant with the King of Swords being here, please. Yeah. This is somebody turned the table. It will be turned back. With the Emperor. Someone like making some type of decision about your stability, about your structure. I feel like this was you in the beginning. Kind of upside down. And how would Virgo view this being the hidden influence? Three of Swords. Five of Swords. You're anxious about this. You're worried. Tell me one more thing. Yeah, you're very anxious about this. Possibly like wondering if you're going to end up losing all that you've invested or something of that nature. Queen of Pentacles with the Lovers. Definitely there's a choice that needs to be made here. How does Virgo view the Queen of Pentacles? Two of Cups in reverse. This is definitely not the person that you would like to be in a relationship with. You're separated from them. With Justice here. With the Four of Swords again. Some type of lie has come out. See, this Lovers, like, this is what's being illuminated. How will Virgo view the Lovers? The Queen of Swords. There's something or someone who you're going to be separated from. Whoever you're in a relationship right now or committed to, even if you're physically separated from them, they are soon to be the Queen of Swords. They are soon to be the divorcee, the person that you are no longer, King, Queen of Swords. Taurus had this energy. You may not know this person's chart completely, You might want to watch Taurus just because they may have some placement of Taurus that you're unaware of. I just seen Jupiter and Leo, Jupiter and Taurus. I'm going to look at what your instincts are telling you to do. I'm also going to look at the people or persons that are involved, what their instincts are telling them to do. Since this is a 4th house reading and it's directly related to the moon, I'm going to be looking at what basically everybody is ignoring right now about their intuition. And what actions you should take based off what your instincts are telling you and what the outcome is if you follow your instincts and take those actions. And then I'm going to get you some advice. What is Virgo's instincts telling them right now at this time? The moon. With the 3 of Cups. See, there's a mistress here. A mistress or a mister. With the moon. Feel like your instincts are also telling you that a secret is out. And when it comes out, that it can be celebrated. The Hierophant with the Knight of Cups, like what the right thing would be to do is to come into some type of relationship or agreement with someone else. 10 of Cups here, to follow like what is making you happy, content. Tell me one more thing about this being testing the waters. Testing the waters. There's also an energy of cleansing too that needs to take place. Because see, I'm looking at the Ace of Cups here, okay? The moon, this is moon water. The moon is for reflecting, releasing, cleansing, those type of things, okay? You could sit some water out in the moon and it will be charged by the moon. You could then drink it and it will, just depending on what moon cycle we are in. Didn't we just have a moon in Virgo? Yeah, in Vedic astrology. We just had a moon in Virgo. Maybe you set some water out at that time to clean. It's time to drink it. Look at this. Or some of you guys know that somebody's been playing around with some dark magic. And it's time for you to do some type of cleansing, cord cutting, whatever the case may be, because she's pouring this water on herself. And this again gives me that star energy. It was almost like the star. Some of you guys could have a strong placement of Aquarius. Tell me one more thing about what Virgo's instincts are telling them to do at this time. 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a completion. I hear make a move. Make your move. Judgment. Reconcile with a person. Emperor here. Some of y'all quite literally need to call a lawyer. Call a judge. I kind of feel like there's a time prediction. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? It's separation. Clarify the 5 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Ace of Pentacles with the Magician. You're manifesting some new start. Some of you guys, like, there's something significant about waiting on the moon cycle. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, when Jupiter moves to Aquarius, which is Tuesday. Yeah, that's the Wheel of Fortune into Aquarius. That takes place on the 6th of April. That's when you need to go test the waters. Tell me one more thing about the Wheel of Fortune with the 5 of Swords being here, please. The World. That's when it's over. That's when you need to leave. The devil here. King of Swords. That would be your time to cut somebody off. Chariot. To take a trip. To leave. To be alone with a hermit. I keep seeing like a vulnerable or even like a naked energy. I get two things from that. That's either the time that you leave, like, and leave everything behind, like literally leave with everything that you can take in your hands and dip. Okay? Where it's like you're leaving almost naked. Otherwise, because it's the this is coming from the 10 of Pentacles. Otherwise, this is like an element of surprise, catching somebody off guard, changing the locks. Because you have this white flag. There's an energy of like surrendering. Like, I know how to make this fight be over. You're locking somebody out, putting their clothes outside. I don't know what this is about. All right. Ooh, gee whiz. What type of instinct are the people, the karmic partner, what are their instincts telling them? The Queen of Swords with the Sun. To let something be. There's some type of realization that something is over. With the Six of Swords. Closure is needed. Healing. Yeah. Tell me one more thing about the Queen of Swords with the Sun, please. Yeah, there's an energy of being honest. Three of Swords here. This is still a Five of Swords energy. She has two swords here and there are three over here. That's a Five of Swords energy with the Sun. The people or persons that Virgo's going to be connected to, what are their instincts telling? Whoa. What's going on here? These are flipped the wrong way. It's Temperance. So possibly to communicate with you with the Ace of Swords. What is that person's instincts telling them to do? The Five of Cups coming out as an issue. I can't take my eyes off of this Rose. Then you have the Five of Wands. This person knows that the competition is not over, that the struggle or the battle is not over. I also feel like maybe this person knows, or their instincts are telling them not to chastise you at this time. To give you space. To be receptive. Not to let you go at this time. To clarify the Five of Cups, please. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, there's kind of an energy of like... It's like an energy of like this person not... Their instincts are telling them to not stop like giving and receiving with you, but it's weird. Okay, it's like to not stop being emotionally available or receptive to you, but to not take any action at this time as well. To not like necessarily invest their time or their energy because there's something else that they're going to need to invest their time and their energy towards you in the future. I don't know if that's like making you feel safe or comfortable. Knight of Cups with the Nine of Cups. This is a Ten of Cups energy. It's like this person knows that they're going to get what it is that they prayed for, but now it's not the time. Okay. Oh my God, we an hour and 3 minutes in. Virgo, if you watch to the end of this, I appreciate it. Look, I'm just a messenger. I was going to say, maybe some of you guys are connecting to a Sagittarius, because I was like, well, I'm sitting here giving you the time and energy that I feel you need right now. What type of action should Virgo be taking in the next 30 days? Spirit, next 30 days, what should they be? Five of Wands. Yeah, it's time to face this. Onward with the Knight of Swords. Being very direct. Definitely. Tell me one more thing about this with the Five of Wands with the Knight of Swords. With the King of Pentacles. And taking your energy, your efforts elsewhere. Clarify the Five of Wands. Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Again, like, there's someone, like, in bondage. Tell me again, Spirit. Look at this. Look at this. It's like putting somebody out without their clothes and stuff. The Four of Cups. This being at the top of the tower. Now put your shit outside. That's this energy. Look. This is how you started. With the outsider. Tell me one more thing about this, please. If you don't put their ass outside. Look at this. He looked like he got on a jail jumper. Maybe you need to call the police on somebody, like to have them removed or locked out or peacefully removed. Virgo, this is a lot, y'all. Like I said, comment down below. I'm gonna do the live reading for you guys, and you can ask for clarification. Definitely feel like you need it at this point. And then you can also, I'm gonna be picking up on a lot of people's energy in that live session. So if you would like a more dedicated reading to what's going on in your life, then book a personal reading. They are on sale right now. Go and watch the announcement video. You can take advantage of that. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome should Virgo take these actions? It's the World. With the Devil. Now, originally it was like this. Still being focused on the karmic partner. This is turning away from it. Closing them out. Starting a new cycle. And you have the Two of Cups here. With the Queen of Wands. Some of y'all done tested the waters and the waters were good. Just saying. Let's get you some advice. We outside. What's the advice for Virgo? What is the advice? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yes. Work through your fears. Full moon in Aries here at the bottom of the deck. Well, the full moon is actually going to be in Libra on the 27th of April, but that is actually the 7th house for Aries. So the 27th, this end of this month, you may definitely be working through your fears. The Tower was here, so if, for some of you guys, it's like if you don't decide to kind of get up and take those actions and walk off, sever ties on your own, there will be a Tower moment. The universe will close out this cycle for you. Like I told you from the very beginning, Saturn flew out. Something is coming to an end, with or without your help. That's your reading, Virgo. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate you. For those of you who watched to the end, I put a lot of energy into these readings. It takes me time to pre-shuffle before I even start the readings. Even after I hit stop on this record, I have to upload it. I have to create a title. I have to enter descriptions. All of those things are very timely. So for those of you that like, comment, share, and subscribe and watch to the end, I greatly appreciate you. Bye.